Hi there, this is Rob, and this is the 2-minute overnight overview for Tuesday. Yesterday was a bit of a close call, so let's review what led to my decision. We saw in yesterday's 2-minute overview one potentially bullish scenario that did trigger, but instances were low, and when we approached the close yesterday, the Edge Finder failed to identify any other supporting studies. Without much study support, I want to see solid numbers if I'm going to take a position. Let's look at the odds sheet and I'll discuss the numbers. Price action for ES came in strong. Combined with the midday study, things could be looking up here. But we didn't get support from either internals or seasonality. Internals were very mildly positive, and seasonality was negative. This left averages just below the 55% and 1.3 that I view as my minimum criteria. The weighted averages were even further below. Looking at the other ETFs and futures, the Dow was the only one suggesting an upside edge. This simply wasn't enough evidence for me. And with the volatility tight and seasonality weak, I would only be going for a 4-point win anyway. Odds this marginal were certainly not compelling enough to get me to try for a 4-point win. I discussed all this in the trading room yesterday. All subscribers and trial subscribers are welcome to join me in the trading room, which is open normally 3 days per week around the close. So let's take a look and see how it played out last night. After closing at 1408.25, we saw moves below and above that level throughout the night. Unfortunately for any bulls, the finish to the overnight was weak and the futures opened down 3 points, so it was a nice borderline loss for me to avoid. Exercising patience and avoiding losses with borderline setups is not only important with overnight trading, but really with any trading approach. It can often be difficult for traders to just sit out, but when market conditions are unfavorable to their strategy, that is normally the best course of action. It's something I preach with my swing trading at quantifiable edges, and it's just as important here at overnight edges. If you want to rest easy, you've got to have the odds in your favor. Unfortunately, I don't have time for a research study today, but I did think that making the point about patience was worth taking the extra time.